Hello everyone and welcome back to another supplemental episode of Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. This time, we're taking a look at the VHS copy of Hooray for Thomas. Now here's a quick refresher for those of you who aren't watching this in the playlist. If you recall in Hooray for Thomas's history, you would know that Hooray for Thomas was released on VHS and DVD in 2005, which you're looking at the 2005 VHS version right now. If you recall, in our regular HMO, we took a look at the 2005 DVD version. Here's a quick refresher look at that. It's fairly similar to the VHS version, but we will be comparing them. And then it was reprinted in 2009 by Lionsgate on DVD, but I don't have that. Basically, the only difference would be is it would say Lionsgate down here in a little blue bar where the Anchor Bay logo would be, and there would also be a Hit Entertainment logo right up here at the top. That's literally the only difference. So anyway, let's move on from history. Let's go ahead and take a look at the VHS. Right here, we have Hooray for Thomas and Other Adventures. Interestingly, this is more bunched up on the VHS version, while on the DVD version it's more stretched out, and that comes with the DVD being longer, so we get a more gorgeous image of Thomas and the sheds. On the VHS, it's more squished. It's more like a full-screen image, where this one's more like a widescreen image. This one's more of a full-screen image, where we have a bit of a scrunched-up shed scene. You can see Gordon is completely cut off on the VHS version. So there's the front of the VHS version. On the side, our big cartoon Thomas. Scroll on down here. Anchor Bay, Children's, AB 1332. I've never really paid much attention to these numbers, but I think they mean something important. And VHS down there at the bottom. On the back, the backs are fairly similar as previously stated. They both have Making Tracks to Great Destinations on them. This one, of course, is more stretched out. This one also includes bonus features because this is a DVD version. This one just has the blurb and our story stops and our two screenshots. They are the same screenshots on both of the releases. Slide this out of its dust jacket slipcover here. There is our VHS. Hooray for Thomas. It's a fairly simplistic label, but as I've stated several times, this is the final years of Thomas the Tank Engine's lifespan on VHS, so they got pretty lazy with the labels in 2005, 2006. So with that all being said, that pretty much wraps up our supplemental on Hooray for Thomas. Yeah, I know it was pretty short, but it's a VHS. We don't really have a lot to look at whenever it comes to VHS tapes, but I thought that I would go ahead and cover it here because I picked this up off of eBay a couple months ago, and I thought, hey, why not show it off here since this is a somewhat rare VHS tape. It's not too rare, but it's actually very uncommon. You don't really see this pop up on eBay a lot of the time, and that's mainly due to the fact that people were just buying DVDs more regularly in 2005 as opposed to VHS, so that makes this more common than this. I was actually surprised I got it for as cheap as I did. I got it for about, I think about $5 or $6. It was an auction and I was the only bidder, so I was actually pretty happy for that. I was afraid that someone was going to come in and like undercut me at the last second. That's why I raised my max bid extremely high. Watching the timer on this auction was possibly the most stressful thing I've ever done in my entire life. That's sad. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up our supplemental. I want to thank you all for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.